Hello everyone in the Secret Sleep Baby and Toddler Sleep Up group. I just wanted to do a quick live just about how to get your baby to sleep through the night ASAP. Okay? This live is a little bit different. I'm just going to flat out say it. If you want your baby to sleep through the night, often people have looked through my content. It says in the, why does my baby catnap content that my recommendation for catnapping is to put a little one on a schedule and make sure that they know how to self-settle. Okay, if you watch the frequent night waking live, you'll notice that my recommendation for your little one is for them to learn how to self-settle. If you watch the Do I Need to Sleep Train live, it explains how important it is for little ones to self-settle and that often our habits are interfering with their sleep. If you've watched the toddler sleep, live, it talks about, making sure that we have habits in place that are helpful for our toddlers. All of these are really great. They're really great information about why our babies and toddlers are waking up so much, but that's not necessarily going to solve the problem. So here's why I offer the 3 Weeks to Better Sleep program. It's so that we can actually work together one-on-one to solve the problem. Okay, so I can, post live after live. I can give information and details. I did a live on sleep training. I think it's really good, valuable information. But it's not the same as working one-on-one with a sleep consultant, okay? We go through like a 2-hour full consultation where you ask all of your questions, about baby sleep, and I can, inform you all of the answers I have. We set up a strategy that fits in place for your family, what makes sense for you. We talk about what's going to work, what's not going to work, and what you feel comfortable with and what makes sense for you and how to put it into progress, right? Into the works, right? So this is the main thing, is that we can talk, day and night about sleep strategy and all of these things, but it actually takes for someone to put the strategy into place for the change in sleep to happen. And I'm not going to lie, it's not easy, right? It's not easy. And I say it takes about 3 weeks. So I had someone the other day that I gave a recommendation and she said, I tried yesterday and it didn't work. And I'm like, okay, trying means I put this strategy into place for 3 weeks. Okay, that's what trying is if you want to get your baby to sleep through the night. Okay, so if you want to work with someone and you are like, man, my baby has been, up so much and it doesn't really seem like any of the things I've tried are working, or things start to work and then things shift back, and I just really need to know more about pediatric sleep so that the change is sustaining, then post below, or send me a DM, okay? Send me a DM. Let's get on that sleep strategy call. Let's do it right away, okay? I have a couple calls coming up on Thursday. So if you want, help with sleep and you want your little one to sleep through the night, why don't we start Thursday, right? From Thursday, we could start, we could book a 3 Weeks to Better Sleep package, and then 3 weeks from then, your baby could be sleeping through the night. Okay, I'm that confident that this is going to work for you. I'm that confident that this is a really great program. And I'm that confident that, you don't have to wait any longer. You can start now. Okay, so I still have some space. I still have some availability. So if that's what you're interested, send me that DM and let's get started.